Hello, and welcome back to the Cothagian Federation. In today's episode, what was I doing? Alright, I'm saving this for later. Alright, we're gonna start. Let's just get some stability up. Limited price regulations. Heavy-hoofed market regulation like price fixing often damages the growth of an economy, but in order to ensure the livelihood of our poorest, the NUF has agreed on a specific list of goods to regulate. Zarhay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Oh. Nova Graphonia, yep, is now under Stalingrad. One and the same. And our country okay, I think Stalingrad was like, we really don't want to be control of the Cannibal Mountains. That does not sound like a place we want to control. And they were like, hey, our country, don't you want to expand and gain new territories? We'll let you gain this small little community up in the north. Oh yes, you'll love it there. It's an absolute treat. And they were like, oh sure, we'll take it over. It sounds lovely. And well, it's got cannibals. So yeah, sorry about that. Outlaw private banking institutions. Private banking is an inherent dangerous concept. While many bankers don't act maliciously, the accumulation of so much wealth in the single individuals or institutions allows them too much power over people and politics. Thus, the state shall take on the responsibility of being the sole lender of credit in the nation. Yay! Yeah, they gave Griffin rights. I don't know if the Griffins think that's enough, so I'm probably gonna try to annex you. Sure, they'll annex you on order from their overlord, but they'll still annex you. Hawkland being attacked by Skyfall Federation. In fact, ooh, I just came in time to see them dying. Graphonian Empire. Alright, so they got the Duchess. Okay, they're doing their attacking north. Yeah. King. Doop. Yeah. Doop. Oh. They have not attacked the Abyssinians. The Zebrica Farmers Fund. The prosperity of farmers and ranchers is under threat in these modern times. But as populations grow, the supply of food must grow to match it. So in order to keep these farmers prosperous and providing the food these farmers prosperous, providing the food the nation needs, a national system of agricultural subsidies will be put in place to support them. Yay! Oh yeah. Renovating cultural sites. I forgot I was doing that. Hopefully that'll be worth... Oh, well, it ended. Yay. And that'll allow me to get... Oh, yep, the influence is already gone. I don't know if that's going to help with anything at all, but it felt like the right thing to do. And, yep, there's the penguins. You probably need to call your puppet, though. Unless you plan to, like, just naval invade them, but, yeah, there you go. Oh, okay. Apparently I have no one above that costs more than... Okay then, that's not usual, but alright. Cheap boys. The Confederate healthcare. What all do I need to do to be able to do this one? Oh, I can't do that one because I have to go down this path first. Yeah, might as well. The Zepanop Constitution. Signed to the town of Zepanop, the Constitution of the Federation will be the first step on the road to a new future for Zeirutid, and once pen is put to paper, the great campaign of reforms shall truly begin. Yay! Oh, this will actually start getting communism support up. Nice. I'll actually start getting support for my ideology group. Well, actually, it's not my character's ideology group, but, well, the ideology group that I'm pushing to become the main party. I have no idea. Oh, what's up? Banking's a racket. I seem to recall hearing that this was supposed to be an issue of national unity and cooperation. Zeirutid was choosing his words with the utmost care. This is not. I'm aware of the rationale behind it. I don't plan to paint the topics, since I know it's an issue close to heart. But does it have to be done so tyrannically? You owe me 20, Zeirutid told Zala at the word, elaborating when Zeirutid raised an eyebrow. We had a bet running about whether he'd toss around the word tyranny when we outlawed private banking. It's always about money with these zebras. Your empathy for her fellow zebras is noted, Manzana drawled in response. He has a point, though. What are those who went into banking for whatever reason meant to think about this? Look, we know about changing the system and not punishing the individuals. Isn't this precisely that? If they are to have their livelihoods ripped away from them, wouldn't it be better if we actually compensated them for it? A zebra can have built something even if it isn't a farm, and we're appreciating a lifetime of effort from them. Where's the mercy the NUF was meant to show here? Where's the mercy of the banking class as tens of thousands lost everything to predatory lending? Zala retorted. A scammer with government banking is still a scammer. Pass, I don't plan to discuss the ethics of private banking, but my question regarding compensation remains. The peanut gallery there will laugh at me, but wasn't the NUF meant to be better than this? So the thing is, a common person working in the bank is just gonna lose their job because the banks are gone now. That, like, even if you're like truly like, that's kind of sucks for them. Like, what? Let's see. I can, buying out, factory output, weekly. The thing is, it's not gonna help my party. But it feels, I'm gonna do it. It feels like the right thing to do, so I'm going to do it. I mean, I know it's probably not the smartest thing to actually be doing things based off of your morals and not the greater success of your own political party. I mean, that's how political parties fail in real life. But, I mean, I'm gonna do it anyways because, well, I think my character is just kind of doing whatever they believe the right thing is to do, and not what's best for any of these individual parties. So far, a lot of their alignment leads with one party, but as you can see with this one and with the other one I had earlier, that can definitely not always work out for that one group. Their ideals and opinions can differ from the party that they most often support. Oh, I have to ratify the Constitution. That's gonna last a while. So I guess for now, I'll just go back to this path. Socialism with markets. It sounds contradictory, but it really isn't. We've been operating on a system of unions, governance, and communes for years now. We've seen what socialist principles can do. But by also guaranteeing our citizens a free market without overpowering top-down control, we can enable prosperity never before seen. Yay! Woo! We're gonna bring so much prosperity. Everyone's gonna be so happy. Everyone's gonna say, hey, 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 you're a great leader. Everyone's gonna pray that I continue to stay their leader. You're gonna keep me in charge and make me the largest man in the world. Oh. Okay, they're still in civil war, but they've gotten down to 2 nations. Aquilia is fighting on. House Avian, House Tiny Airy, and House Airy. What? How do you lose territories to Terran? What did you do? Mass agricultural mechanization to slave away in the fields, breaking their backs, shall no longer be the fate of the farmers of Zebrica. It's changed the not to know, I guess. We can make things better through them. Though the wonders of modern technology, we can ensure no one ever has to endure that hardship again. Goodbye, Agriver. Bye now. Bye-bye. Oh, but you're under them too. Oh, come on. You couldn't have just given our town like that province, you know? They gave them like the third. No, there's some less Oh, what's extra? Read all about it. A debate about the principles of market socialism now in the news for the Congress. Evolutionaries say the market remains too prevalent. Steal the excess values of labor away from those to produce it. Is your labor value being stolen? Read the article on page 5. Zeirutidians claim the system creates the perfect synthesis of shared and private ownership with limited state intervention. Are you richer and happier than you were a year before? If not, read our life help section on the back cover of this week's edition. Pragmatists claim overwhelming state control and restriction on business will stifle the economy. Are your investments at risk? Will your family business suffer? Oh, I could just straight up change to a different one. I could change my model. No, I'm gonna strengthen my model. Yay. I strengthened it back up. I've been weakening it a little much. Oh, okay. I just finished some stuff of some sort. Oh, I finished this. Cool. With their land codes in order, now we must move on to our overall legal framework. As reigns in Carthage, many groups set up codes of law for their own regions to operate under, but if we are to have a harmonious federation, we need a single unified law code. One of the more divisive issues to confront the NUF has been that the People's Assemblies, established during the Civil War by popular uprisings, these ad hoc councils have become cemented as part of the government as Zebrica's administration formed around them. Unfortunately, they still exist within a legal limbo, and their status must be codified into law. What do we want to get? Let's improve worker stuff. That sounds important. The LAE marched west, and the suffering of all Cothagians was made apparent. More and more members of what would become the NUF came around to the idea of national healthcare system, offering a nationalized option as well as establishing standards for any private healthcare within Zebrica, will hopefully prevent significant amounts of suffering in the future. Woo! No more suffering. I mean, getting rid of suffering does sound like a pretty good thing. I say we do it. Why not? Might as well. I mean, I'm not busy. Sins of the past wiped clean. Things are all coming together now. Reforms are bearing fruit. The citizens are happy. Their lives aren't as bleak as they once were. Where once Carthage was a nation of slaving tyrants, now Zebrica stands as a new bastion of freedom and prosperity for all the world to go through. Zeirutid has accomplished what the reformists and constitutionalists could never do. He has brought true equality. Yay! True equality! Well, I know one thing. Stability's doing well. Well, it's not. It's doing fairly well right now, but it's shooting upwards because of all I'm doing. Good luck, Terran. You, definitely will need it. I don't know how you're gonna survive that one. Probably can't. I played as Aquila and had Terran appear, and I completely steamrolled them because actually Terran attacked me in that playthrough for some reason. I was like, what are you doing? And even with my army, that wasn't even that good at that point because I was barely focusing on the army. Completely obliterated them because obviously it did. Cothagian urban expansion. Carthage always has and always will be the center of any Cothagian state. And this includes our federation. Conducting urban development projects in the city will allow us to strengthen our industry and build up a true free megalopolis on what was previously a symbol of tyranny. Yay! Goodbye, League of Four Emirs. Oh, there goes the Great War. Goodbye, Terran. Terran's dead. What a loser. Who'd you join? Did you attack? Oh, wow, you attacked them. Well, there's a two-front war for you. So, from what I've seen, Equestria normally struggles against... AI Equestria struggles from changing lands alone. Now they've got to deal with a two-front war. I'm sure this will go real well for them. Untapped riches of Karaman. The jungles and hills of Karaman have long been ignored by the Zeirutid government, with its zebras left to languish in poverty. But we see something more. The jungles may yet hold promise and resources below the canopies, and the rivers running through the region have a myriad of uses as well. We shall not be blind to the opportunities in front of us. Money. Not like them being stuffed with money, but you know, making some money because of doing some opportunities. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's completely professional. Goodbye, Confederation. Zonica's western port. The port of Hippone is our main connection with the outside world besides Carthage itself. Goods from Graphonia to Equus flow into its harbor, and deals are cut with businesses, unions, and individuals all the time. While it may be hard for the outside world to understand our economic systems, developing this region and our foreign connections is essential to our prosperity. Yes, of course. That haven't increased troll tension. Are you serious? I guess it's probably been long enough for the game to be like, no, they haven't. It's been a while, so they haven't right now. But seriously, they've escalated roll tension. At least this area's roll tension should hate them. Like, seriously? They should be on here. Mining Mechanisms Initiative? Mining has long been one of the most inhuman forms of labor. Some zebra could be subjugated to inhospitable conditions and back-breaking work. Killed more many than war did in centuries past. But modern mining offers a new hope. With machines instead of hooves doing the labor, we can make use of our nation's mineral resources without putting our citizens through Tartarus. Yay! Yay! Doo-doo. These two guys are working together to beat them up. At least their borders aren't extremely ugly this time. So much stability. You're a stabilizing realm. So you just are like, yep, that's mine. Man, what great borders. How beautiful. You know, you should really not take that as a puppet, because they are guaranteed to try to rebel against you. But I think this is a good time to end this episode. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell button. And as always, peace.